Hello and welcome. I would like to go over the task um, for this week. Um, the topic is avoidance and escape. Um, so, ways of ways and methods for utilizing avoidance and escape. Um, it was written around 7 p.m. 4:09:16. I sort of summarized. So, the general opinion is that avoiding a situation is equal to not dealing with issues and problems. However, there are certain times where avoidance and escape can help you manage a stressful situation in a more constructive manner. The three main ways are thoughtful avoidance. If an event occurs that causes you to immediately get angry, maybe better to step back instead of taking an action as a response with risk of harm, damage, or injury. So, temporarily avoiding a situation which angers you and coming back to it later on when in a calmer state may generate better situations or outcome and produce less suffering, loss, harm, etc., such as of a relationship or job, etc. Number two, planned avoidance. When you can identify in advance a situation that has triggered anger previously, you can decide to therefore avoid it and not have to get worked up and suffer through the worst of the situation. And number three, avoidance by time delay. For example, if asked for a request or a favor, you can respond by, "Can I let you know later?" And this way you may regain your composure and consider all options and respond in a calm, reasonable way. And your reaction from one situation will not spill into another situation, and you will have time to think thoroughly before responding or answering, and this will produce a better response. Avoidance advantage. This helps you communicate more effectively and get a better outcome that you may like more. Different situations, like in family or work, etc., may have different measures that will work better and alternative solutions. If dealing with certain situations is not effective, this is if it's not effective, regardless of how you try to deal with it, it may be better to ask another person to deal with it and respond to the situation instead of you if you're easily triggered or angered by certain things. Also, one may try to communicate and via different methods that may be easier to handle a situation and produce a less risky and more effective result. For example, using email or rather than in person or vice versa, um, this can be more effective. If one way is too challenging, in order to be honest and reflect all your thoughts and emotions and get your point across clearly, you can switch one method or another method. Um, if one is caught in a situation that triggers anger, there are some escape strategies. These can help you leave an anger situation that is emerging or to make a quick getaway. 1. Timeouts. In heated conversations where emotions may escalate, a break can calm down participants to return to the conversation when in a more rational mood. You can say, "Let's talk about something else. We can talk about this later," or change the activity or find a distraction. Two, pre-planned escape. If you know a meeting may be unpleasant or unproductive, limit the time spent in that interaction, which can help you just focus on the problem at hand. And three, don't keep rehashing anger-related situations. These may intrude your normal activities. Let them pass and bring your mental focus back to the present moment. Break the cycle. Find distraction activities and thoughts. Um, what am I reacting to? What is happening to me? Thoughts, emotions, sensations. What meaning am I giving it? Factual or opinion meanings. Is there anything I can change about the situation? How important or urgent is it? How important will it be down the road? And what will someone else make of this, like a friend? What would I say to the friend? And what is the bigger picture? And so these are ways of working through and thinking about issues or problems uh, and difficult situations. On options, you can change the environment, situation, or the reaction. And how can you make the changes? What resources do you need? And what do you do first? And when do you do these actions? And or you can accept it is what it is. You don't have to agree, judge it, good or bad. You can come back to later, and you can keep your options open. You don't have to fight or try to stop and wait till it passes. And you can let go if it is worth it or not. Is it something I can let go of and leave and move on from? And what can I do that will best help me and others and the situation I'm in? If you cannot change the situation, then change yourself. So that is the recap. Thank you very much. My page is facebook.com, Yosallplay, YOSALLPLAY. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you. And the summary was written by me. And if you need to read it later, I will put a this this summary article which I typed and wrote and summarized on my page. So thank you.